What is going on, everybody? Monster Inc.'s back with another video for you guys today, and we are back with another podcast review for AEW Dynamite, live from Rochester, New York. This AEW took place in. Um, it was a really good show. Really good show. I'm gonna give you some of my thoughts about what I thought of what some of the promos were cut. I'm gonna talk about some of the things I thought about this match. So sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab some popcorn. You know what? That's such a typical thing people say. Don't grab popcorn. If you're gonna grab any snack, grab some candy, grab some chocolate, grab some Reese's peanut butter cups. Grab some of that stuff. Don't grab popcorn. Popcorn is so overrated of a snack that you would grab if you're gonna watch something. We don't want that kind of stuff. We want some chocolates. If you're allergic to chocolate or allergic to peanut butter, don't get any of that. Just get popcorn then. I'm not responsible for anything that happens with popcorn. If you're or chocolate or anything like that, just grab a snack. Enjoy your ears for the listen. So we have a very good show. It's thank you. It's appreciation night for Brody Lee. Sadly passed away in 2020 due to I think it was some lung issue that he had. But a very sad. He was a very great wrestler. Very awesome wrestler, I should say. I would say I was a big fan of Luke Harper in WWE, and when it came along, Brody Lee he was the leader of Dark Order. He's the Exalted One, but very appreciated man, and AEW making him feel appreciated like he should, because he's very well respected in this company, and they gave him his night. So we start off with a very good opener to the show. We had Jungle Boy versus Adam Cole, baby. Very interesting match to start the show with. I'm not going to go through every match. I'm not going to go through the whole match, but we did have. Now, before I miss anything, before I skip over anything, because I'm probably going to do that on this podcast, and forgive me, because I'm probably going to ramble on about some stuff that I kind of found a little bit weird in some promos. But CM Punk was on commentary. He joined Excalibur, Jim Ross, and Tony Schiavone. Very interesting to see CM Punk on commentary. It's always fun to see. It's very weird in 2021 to see CM Punk and doing commentary for wrestling and wrestling on Rampage, which I do need to apologize for not doing a review on Rampage. I haven't been doing reviews on Rampage because I haven't been watching them. I don't know why. I just, like, a Friday night, I get, like, busy doing stuff, and I forget to watch it. So I'm so sorry. I will bring you a Rampage review one time. I will bring you a Rampage. I did the first, I think not the first one, but I have done a Rampage review, I think. And if I haven't, I'm so sorry. I will bring you a Rampage review. I don't remember on my YouTube channel if I have. Actually, let me go on my YouTube channel and look up and see if I have, because I don't think I actually have. And that's kind of disturbing if I haven't. I am so sorry. I'm getting text messages right now, not in the middle. What the heck? It's my YouTube. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background. He's right behind me. So, for some reason, my iPad is taking forever to decide to load. So if I don't. Okay, here we go. Let's see. If I did a Rampage one, I'm very sorry for not giving you a I don't think I have. I haven't. How dare me? I am so sorry. This week, I am gonna try to give you a Rampage review. I'm gonna try my very hardest. I'm gonna try very hard to get y'all a Rampage review for the show. I am very sorry that I have not yet. But we do have this opening contest for Dynamite. Jungle Boy and Adam Cole. This match was very heavy hitting, very back and forth. But we did have Dad keeps texting me. But we have a kind of a ending that you would expect from a heel. We have a low blow, cheap shot to, pretty much hit he pretty much hit his finisher, and Adam Cole picked up the win. Adam Cole defeats Jungle Boy in a very hard hitting match. Jungle Boy is very interesting to watch. Hopefully, big things to come for Adam Cole. And it's not always it's not always people might think, well, Miro took his first loss tonight, which we'll get to. But that was a very good match. Then after that we had the Elite come down to the ring and cut a promo with Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson did cut a very good promo on Kenny Omega, but Kenny Omega basically came out and said, "Look, Bryan, you did take me to my limits, but you didn't beat me, so you're not getting a title. You're not getting another shot at the title, or you're not getting a shot at the title. You didn't beat me." And then Bryan Danielson came out to the ring and basically said, "You know what? If you're not gonna fight me, then you have no balls." And Kenny Omega turned into Kenny No Balls Omega, which kind of a weird thing for a chant in 2021 for a wrestling crowd, but that's what happened. And yeah, Daniel Bryan pretty much brought out the Frankie Kazarian. He brought out Christian. And he brought out the Jurassic Express, and they went to the ring and they jumped in the ring. The Elite obviously backed down, and yeah, so that gave Bryan Danielson a very, very, I would say, good opener to the show. And then we had a match that was very questionable promo for it. We had Dante Martin and Matt Sydal versus Cody Rhodes and Lee Johnson. What a weird situation Cody's in. This is the second week in a row he got booed. New Yorkers just don't like Cody. They don't like Cody at all. I don't know if I was watching because I asked this question last week. And I was like, why don't people like Cody Rhodes? Why don't? He's a phenomenal wrestler. He puts on great matches. And I was watching somebody talk about it, why he got booed. And apparently it's because of Brandy. People don't like Brandy. And, I mean, that's his wife. He's going to bring his wife down to the ring. I don't think it should be an issue that he gets booed. And apparently Arn Anderson pretty much laid out the foundation of, I think, why he gets booed. And that's because he gives up too easy. When he loses, he wants to retire early. And he wasn't apparently to Arn Anderson, he wasn't following rules. But pretty much the match gets started. You can see Arn Anderson talking to Cody and Lee Johnson outside, like, okay, you're gonna start, and then what's gonna happen is you're gonna start the match, and then Cody's gonna follow in and get build up Cody's gonna jump in, build up the momentum, and bada boom. That's not how Cody wanted to do it. Cody wanted to start the match, and Lee Johnson was like, okay, I'll let him start the match. Go ahead. And then Cody pretty much he started fighting. He was getting beat up by Dante Martin and Matt Sydal. And pretty much Lee Johnson pulled Cody over and he's like, "All right, I'm going to take over this." And Lee Johnson got the win for them. And Lee Johnson was like, "Oh yeah, see, that's how it's done." And they said pretty much like, "Congratulations." And yeah, we got a promo from Arn Anderson saying, you pretty much give up way too easy. You give up way too easy on this stuff, Cody. You got to stop. You lost to Malachi Black once, and you started taking your boot off. Like, what the hell is this? And then he brought up, well, Malachi Black is now in your head. You hurt him, and then you give up again. And it's like, and he's like, well, he brought up a. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube because I was like, I don't know if there's some things on YouTube you can and cannot say. It was the promo that Arn Anderson cut on Cody was very, 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 like, he talked about blowing a guy's brains out on if he got carjacked, and I was like, and then he's like, well, I'll be damned if I coach a loser, and he walked, and Arn Anderson just walked off. He walked off, and he didn't come back, and Cody Rhodes was, he was contempt. He just didn't know what to say. He was like, okay, that just happened. But Rhodes and Johnson defeated Dante Martin and Matt Sydal. Dante Martin, by the way, that guy is absolutely crazy. That guy is a highlight reel, and I've said this before on a podcast. That guy is a highlight reel. That guy is definitely should be pushed in the TNT World Title picture. But after what happened tonight, you never know, honestly. But then our next match was Jon Moxley, Eddie Kingston, and Darby Allin versus the Bear Country and Anthony Green. I don't know if that's Greeny, but you have to forgive me. I am a little bit slow, so you have to if I mess up some things or say anything wrong, I'm sorry. But this match was not very long. This match had no Darby Allin offense at all. I was questioning. Did Darby Allin ever get in this match? I don't think he did. I just saw him standing on the apron, being Darby Allin and looking spooky. But Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley pretty much took over the entire match. I was questioning, why is Jon Moxley even in this match? Or Jon Moxley. See, slowness. Darby Allin. I was questioning why Darby was even in the match in the first place. He should have just not. But then I think I know why they left him for later on segment with MJF, and that I will be talking about. But Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley and Allin defeat Bear Country and Greeny, or whatever you say his name. They pretty much and then Eddie Kingston did do something very respected, and he held up a Brody Lee sign, which was what's the whole premise of the whole night was Brody Lee and how respected he is in Rochester, New York, and all over the world. Everybody knows who. If you're a wrestling fan, you know who Brody Lee is. Then we had the match that was pretty much for Brody Lee and the Dark Order and Orange Cassidy. And in this match, I was thinking, did Orange Cassidy join the Dark Order? And if he did, oh my gosh, the Dark Order just got a great member to their whole little faction. But they faced the Hardy family office. Matt Hardy got in the ring and said, "Well, I was supposed to debut here last year and I didn't." And this match pretty much took a very weird turn because the Dark Order, they weren't getting along. They weren't getting along, and they were like, okay, they weren't getting along at all, and they were like, okay, Evil Uno. By the way, if anybody knows who New Legacy Inc. is, Evil Uno bet, if somebody bet on their recent charity stream, if somebody bet $2,000, he'd hit a move, and it was a pounce thing, and I was sitting here watching this match, and I was like, is Evil Uno gonna hit the pounce, and is the commentator's gonna sell like he said they would do it? He didn't hit it. I think it was the pounce. It was some wrestling move, and he didn't do it. He didn't hit the move. And I was like, he lied to New Legacy Inc. He didn't lie to New Legacy Inc. But he did say he was going to do something for $2,000 of the charity stream for if somebody donated the charity stream. And he didn't do it. He actually walked out on the match until Brody Lee's wife came walking down and was like, this is for Brody Lee. This is a match for him. You guys are the Dark Order. Get your crap together and get down to that ring and finish the job. And the Dark Order, whenever they get freaking told off, they do work, because they started off on that match. Match went incredible. The Dark Order pick up the win. Reynolds, Silver, Grayson, Uno, Colt Cabana, Vance, and all of them, and Orange Cassidy. They defeated the Hardy family office, which I think was like number 10, number 1. And then Brody Lee's son was down by the ring, which was very interesting to see him, run down to the ring after a couple of matches, because he also ran down during a women's match. He was everybody was chanting Brody, and it was a very honorable night, and it was very good to see the Brody Lee family there. And so, but very happy that the Dark Order got their crap together. Evil Uno, if you're listening to this, I don't think you are. You owe New Legacy Inc. that move. You owe New Legacy Inc. and you were part of the match. You should have hit it. You should have did it. I don't know if you were allowed to, but you still owe New Legacy Inc. They got that 2,000 for you, and I was watching that stream today, and you said you were gonna do it, so do it. I don't know if he'll watch this, but if he does, hi Evil Uno, big fan in the Dark Order. Tay J versus the Bunny and Penelope Ford. This match was kind of I felt like this match was kind of a cool down match. But it was Tay J defeated the Bunny and Ford. Kind of a quick little tag match. It did have a commercial break, so it's kind of like, okay, yeah, this is definitely probably a cool down match. But yeah, Tay J, Ty Conte, and Anna J got the win. And again, Brody Lee's son came running down and jumped in one of their arms and was happy for them that they got the win. And yeah, then they went back to the locker room, and then we got a promo from MJF to Darby Allin, and it was very. I lost a lot of respect for MJF. Now, a lot of people are like, "Well, you're a mark." People are probably thinking, "Well, you're a mark, and you're just like what MJF. You're a basement jerking off nerd." But I mean, so what? I like my basement, okay? But what I thought happened tonight was very messed up, and honestly, kind of made me lose respect for MJF a little bit. MJF cut a promo about Darby Allin's past, about getting in a truck with his uncle, and apparently the wrong person died that night, which was very screwed up. I know they got okay with Darby Allin to do before they did this segment, but it was still screwed up for him to say that. Nobody should ever wish death on another person, even if it's fake. But it's still screwed up. Darby Allin did not deserve that. Darby Allin, you could tell, had pain in his face. I mean, yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna let you break me, and he did cut the promo very well. He did cut the promo very, very well, and I don't want to know where they're gonna go with this, because I feel like this is only gonna get worse before it gets better. I feel like they're gonna do some stuff with MJF, and they're gonna do some. I mean, I'm excited for MJF versus Darby Allin feud. That should be interesting. But leave the Darby Allin past stuff in the back, the back burner, and just have this be Darby Allin MJF, and have them keep the feud, like have Darby Allin like in the shadows and like how he does it, and have him like attack, or have MJF attack Darby Allin during a match, or have something besides bringing real life stuff into it, because really we escape pro wrestling to forget about real life stuff, and when you're adding drama into pro wrestling, it's like, well, what are we escaping from? And the whole oh, your uncle died that night, and it's just very, very. I don't know how Darby Allin did it. I know that wrestling is. I know that wrestling is fake. Okay, I know that wrestling is fake. No, you know what? It's still real to me, damn it. It's still real to me, damn it. It is still real to me, damn it. This didn't feel legit. This felt like, if anybody would have talked crap about my family member like that, who lost their lives, I would have been beating the absolute piss out of them. And it just felt like Darby Allin already knew that this was coming, and he's like, well, I'm not gonna let you break me. And I was like, oh, that's your family though. And yeah, it was if you guys want to go watch it, I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube somewhere. But yeah, we're gonna come to our final main event that I was really surprised about. I'm so happy that Sammy Guevara is the new TNT World Champion. Very well deserved by him. I honestly kind of called this. Now, I know I didn't call this on any podcast or anything, but I did call this whenever I first started watching the AEW World, or, oh my gosh, before I started watching AEW, or not before, but whenever I first started watching AEW is what I should say, not before, because I didn't say this before. But it was kind of weird if I was like, oh yeah, by the way, AEW is going to be a company, and AEW is going to have Sammy Guevara as TNT World Champion. Nah, it didn't happen. But I've been following Sammy's podcast for a while. His vlogs, and I absolutely love Sammy Guevara. I have actually a Sammy Guevara t-shirt. from like last year, or actually 2 years ago. I bought it, and I should have worn it tonight. And I was like, damn it, I didn't wear it tonight. And he won the AEW TNT champion. Very, very happy. He beat Miro, which Miro is no longer undefeated. And I did not see this coming at all. I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna have. He hit his finisher, and I was like, okay. He hit a 630 senton on Miro, and I was like, or Miro. He hit his 630 on Miro, and I thought he was gonna kick out. I thought Miro was gonna kick out. Miro did not kick out. I was like, oh my gosh. I saw 1, 2, 3. I was like, oh my gosh. They just had Sammy Guevara pin Miro, however you say it. They had him beat him, but he did, Fuego del Sol did, he did attempt to intervene in the match, but Miro knocked him out. Guevara sent Miro to the turnbuckle, stunning him before delivering the GTH up top. He delivered a 630 senton and won the title by pinfall. Miro loses title clean, and Sammy Guevara is your TNT World Champion. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty crazy. Is the Inner Circle still a team? He says Inner Circle on his jacket, so he's the only member of the Inner Circle that has the title. I mean, don't get me wrong, League Champ beyond Chris Jericho, he won the AEW World Champion, but he ain't no longer AEW World Champion. Technically, Sammy Guevara is at the top of the list right now of the caliber of champions. He's the champ. He's technically the main star of the Inner Circle right now because he's holding the TNT World Champion from Miro. What a night, man! What a night. I mean, yeah, it was the promos that they cut were kind of weird. The MJF promo was weird with Darby and the whole the whole night was just kind of weird. And then the Cody and Arn Anderson stuff was kind of weird. The Daniel Bryan, Kenny Omega balls was weird. It was a very weird night, but very good for Sammy Guevara. Happy for Sammy Guevara. Happy for anybody that got a win tonight on this show. Very good, very good. And I could not be happier with the outcome of this for Brody Lee and his family. It was a tribute show, I would say, to Brody Lee, and it was very, very good night. I'm gonna turn this off because it needs to be charged. But yeah, very good stuff all around. Tell me what you guys think about the whole show. If you liked it, leave a comment down below. Like the video if you want. It's up to you. Subscribe if you want. You can always change your mind later if you don't want to stay subscribed. But I did hit 210 subscribers on this channel, and I'm very, very happy that you guys like my videos enough to hit subscribe. I know I have a few tributes on there that I'm pretty sure you guys hit the subscribe button for. But if you guys are watching this right now and you guys are listening to this podcast, I appreciate you. This channel has done so much. This channel's done good, and I honestly almost gave up on this YouTube channel. I didn't want to do YouTube anymore, and I was honestly gonna make a video telling people I was gonna stop. But honestly, now that I've seen it's grown to 210 subscribers, I'm not gonna give up. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward, giving you guys AEW Dynamite reviews and Rampage reviews. I'm gonna try to do a Rampage review for you guys. I do promise that. I am gonna do a Rampage review. Hopefully it's a good Rampage. I did miss CM Punk fight last week. I did go back and watch it actually this morning because I was like, oh crap. Like, I don't know, my brain is I go through a lot, and it's like crap. I forgot the fact that CM Punk is wrestling. CM Punk actually wrestled on Rampage last week and got a win over Powerhouse Hobbs. I did watch that today, and it was very, 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 very interesting to see. You can definitely tell Punk has a little bit of rust in the ring, but of course he hadn't wrestled for 7 years, and now he's back. He did sound great on commentary tonight. But yeah, very good stuff from AEW Dynamite, and I hope you guys had a good Wednesday. Tomorrow's tomorrow's Thursday. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. So tomorrow is Thursday, and you know what Thursday means? It means it's almost Friday. And you know what Friday means? It's almost the weekend. And you know what the weekend means? It means stay safe from any idiots out on the road or anything out on the road that might or may not, have a good weekend, stay safe. If you're planning on going out to any clubs or anything like that, stay safe. Venom is coming out on Friday, and I'm going to see it in the theaters. I might do a review for it. I'm not going to spoil anything in that review, so don't worry. I might give it a rating because I am excited to see Venom. Venom. I love the first one, and now that they're making a second one, it's like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. I might do another tribute to Venom, actually. I was thinking about that today. I was like, should I do another tribute to Venom? And if I should, what song should I use? I don't really want to do copyrighted songs, so I might try to find an uncopyrighted song so that way my channel can stop getting copyright claimed. Because, man, YouTube, they hate me putting songs on there that are not mine. And honestly, I kind of agree with them, because I think if you're going to use an artist's song, you should do it right and not use copyrighted music. I was stupid. I didn't care about the YouTube channel, but now I do. And I should probably stop with the copyrighted music. Definitely going to stop that, because it wasn't my music. And any band that I've used I haven't offended anybody, but if I have used your music, thank you for letting me use your music. Take all the ad revenue you want. My channel doesn't make ad revenue, but if it does, take it all, because you guys kind of deserve it. Love Popular Monster by Following Our Verse. That I was listening to that today I was watching the Venom tribute that I made a year ago. So I'm not gonna ramble on about that, because I could ramble on that. I could ramble on about music for decades. So I'm not gonna do that. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Again, it's free, and you can quit whenever you want. You cannot come back here ever again. As long as you hit the subscribe button and never want to come back to my channel, make sure you do that. Go watch anybody else talk about AEW Dynamite. They probably have a different opinion than I do. I'm pretty sure you can find it. Just look up AEW Dynamite review and you'll find it. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and have a good rest of your night, and have a good safe weekend.